We've asked for the Peter Strzok, Lisa Page text messages. Now, going back, Peter Strzok was a top counterintelligence official in the FBI charged with investigating. He led the Clinton investigation. We have the Clinton FBI files, as much as they've given to us. And Lisa Page was the top lawyer for the deputy FBI director, Andrew McCabe, who had been fired. So they had an inappropriate relationship, to put it charitably, or so we are told, but they had all these text messages going back and forth. And the text messages, we may recall, talks about an insurance policy in case Trump won, scandalous, has all sorts of anti-Trump material in the text messages, and it shows they really didn't like him. And they talk about keeping documents away from FOIA and all sorts of nefarious activities on these text messages. Now, Congress has seen some of these text messages. We don't believe they've been seen all of them. Some of them have been redacted improperly, it looks like. So what Judicial Watch, and of course Judicial Watch has been asking about this as well, because Peter Strzok was on the Mueller team. And Mueller had to pull him off once it became clear these text messages were going to come out. But he withheld the fact that he had to pull Peter Strzok off because of this appearance of bias. He withheld that fact for 4 months from the American people, he and the Justice Department. And when he was pulled off back last August, we first began asking questions. And of course, others asked questions as well, and they were lied to. They said it was just purely a personnel matter. Obviously, it was more than a personnel matter. It went to the heart of whether or not that investigation was done properly and for proper purposes. But this Justice Department and this Mueller investigation hid that scandal from the American people. And of course, we've been stonewalled, so we've sued for all of the records, not only about Strzok's removal, but records about his communications with Lisa Page. So we want the emails and the text messages. So the government came back to us, and they recently just told us that, well, there are 13,000 text messages, emails, and attachments. 13,000 pages. And they proposed to release those records to us at the rate of 500 pages a month, which at that rate would put it 26 months from now, over 2 years, to release all of these text messages and emails and such between Page and Strzok. So we've got this significant public interest in what these two FBI people were up to, with respect not only to Hillary Clinton and how that investigation was mishandled, but the anti-Trump Russia investigation. And this Justice Department and FBI want to slow roll these records out at the rate of 500 pages a month. Now, of course, we're going to object to the court here, and hopefully the court gives us some relief. But this Justice Department is a black hole when it comes to transparency and accountability. I mean, you see this with Devon, Nunez and Trey, Gowdy having to threaten contempt to get information that looks like on this informant the FBI was using to spy on the Trump campaign. And I don't think they still have the information. But everything it's like pulling teeth out of the Justice Department on these scandal documents. And don't be distracted by the idea that these records are classified and people will be hurt. No, no, no. They're trying to protect themselves from embarrassment. They're trying to protect the last remaining pieces of credibility that the Mueller operation may have. So again, we've got this FBI text message scandal that the FBI is covering up. It's the FBI and Justice Department covering it all up, in the sense that they hid it from the American people, and once found out, they've slow-rolled the release of records and are withholding others. And they're telling Judicial Watch they're going to take over 2 years to release the records. And we're battling them in court. Congress doesn't go to court to battle them. Rarely does the media go. And it's Congress, it's Judicial Watch that has to go to court to get these records.